Hello guys, it's Jace and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about why we should be the main characters of our life. So to save you some time, of course, as always, I'm going to give you the answer straight away. And the answer why we should be the main characters of our lives, because if we don't, somebody else will. And if somebody else is the main character in our life, it is not going to be beneficial for us because they will be controlling our time, our energy, and our money. So, that is basically the main point of this video. So if you want to know more on why this is happening and what you can do in order for you to be the main character of your life again, then stay in this video because I'm going to show you how. So to start, let me first ask you this. How sure are you that you are in control of your life? Because if we are just playing all day or browsing social media endlessly and just spend our days mindlessly, most likely we are not in control of our lives. If you are always distracted by phone notifications, that your attention span is being taken away from you, then most likely you are not the main character or you are not in control of your life. And the problem is that these apps, social media, and games are trying their best to take your time, energy, and money away from you, in which you think you are in control of your life, you're the main character of your life, but the truth is you are not, because they are controlling you and most even don't know about that. I mean, how can you be the main character of your life if you are not even fully responsible for how you live your life? And if you are not responsible or you don't own your life, you don't really respect yourself that much, how would you expect other people to respect you? How do you expect other people to care for you if you don't let them see how you care for yourself? I mean, that will be really hard to do. So I suggest you start respecting yourself so that other people will learn how to respect you. And that's not just about the social media, the apps, the games, or whatever that is that control your time, energy, and money. It also applies in your goals. As I said in a lot of my videos, it is important for you to know what your goals are. Because if you don't know your goals, you don't know your quest, how can you be the main character of your life? It's like in games where you have a daily quest, a main quest to do. And if you don't have those things to do, you don't have a concrete set of goals you want to do, how could you expect yourself to be the main character of your life? I know this video is quite sad because I'm telling you this, but don't worry because I have some tips. In fact, I have 3 tips for you in order for you to be the main character of your life again. Because as I said in almost all of my videos, those social media apps, games are tools. And if you know how to use them, it's fine using them. We need to be responsible in using them. So my first step on how you can be the main character of your life again is to be impeccable with your word. And I've learned that concept from the book The 4 Agreements, which is a really good book. I've even made a book summary of that. I'll link it down in the description box. But for now, let me explain what being impeccable with your word means. Being impeccable means away from sin or no mistake or something like that. But what that really means is that you should always be true to your words. And what I mean by that is when you say something, you should own it. When you say something, you should be responsible for it. And that can be easily explained by giving an example. For example, I'll say, okay, for this day, I have to record this video. And since I said that, I need to be impeccable with my word. That's why I'm recording this video. That's being impeccable to your word. If you say that I am going to your place today, then go to their place today. If you say that I'm going to sleep early, then go to sleep early. That is being impeccable with your word. Because here's the thing, if you don't own your words, how can you own your goals? How can you own your life? If you can't own something as simple as your words, how can you be responsible or own your whole life? So to start, remember to be impeccable with your words. If you say something, do it. Of course, there will be emergencies and that's perfectly fine. But if the day is like normal, then make sure to be impeccable with your words. Tip number 2 is setting limits, which I always do to myself. Setting limits is, well, setting limits. For example, I usually set my Instagram and Facebook use to twice a day, so I can't open those apps for 3 times every single day, just twice a day, and that's how my routine goes. Another way of using limits is what I'm using with my YouTube, because I like going to YouTube, I like watching videos, it's my guilty pleasure, but I make sure that if I go to YouTube, I have already done my goal for today. And my goal for today is to make this video which you're watching right now. Setting limits is not just about that. It's also limiting. For example, if you say, I'm going to just use social media for an hour each day, and that's setting limits. And if you set your limits, you will start getting your life back from others because they can't control more than what you give them. And for me, since I have already done my goal for today, for example, I finished this video, I can do whatever I want. And by doing that, we become the main character of our life. Now, let's go to my final tip. And for me, I also use this every day, which is journaling. I know I always preach and tell people about journaling in almost 70% of my videos. But what I mean by journaling here is that the third part of my journaling, if you've seen my video, which is setting your highlight. To explain this, it's very simple. If you are the main character of your life, you have a goal, you have a quest, if you will, and that is your main quest for that day. So for example, my main quest today or my goal for today is to finish this video, which means that in my journal, I usually write a highlight. And let me see. So if you can see my journal, I think you can't see it. But basically, my journal is 3 things I'm grateful for, what I did for today, and my highlight, which is my main goal for that day. So by having your goals every single day, by having your quest, if you may, every single day, you can start being the main character of your life. By setting some limits, you can get your life back from others. I hope these tips help you. If you want to learn more about journaling, you can visit my video. I will link them down in the description box. And as always, I'll see you next time.